Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blood, Fate, and Fortune, a game of swashbuckling, sorcery, and seduction, all set in the world of 7C. My name is Dan McCurdy. I'll be the storyteller this evening. You can find me at RevDMC247 on TikTok, YouTube, Blue Sky, and if you find me anywhere else, I can't even bear the thought of what else I might be up to. I will now allow my players to introduce themselves, starting with Natalie.
Hi, everyone. My name is Natalie, also known as Gizmos Aplenty across the internet, but you tonight can call me Leonora Orsini, the Sote Strega, going to my switched counterpart over here.
Hello, my name is Jeremiah McCoy, also known as Basics of the Game, and I will be playing Mykolas Kelvan, and he is just a soldier, nothing to worry about.
Totally not a walking nuclear bomb, but we love him for it. Hello, everybody. My name is Wolfgar, Reaper Wolfgar, and anywhere that it matters. If you find me anywhere else, no, you didn't. But tonight I am going to be playing Fr Rafael Rodriguez, who's just a priest and nothing else.
Right. Hey, my name is Took, or Took, I guess. You can find me everywhere at Took, or Took, I guess. And I am playing your Muscle Mommy, Monster Hunter, Knight of Avalon, Roan Ibex.
Perfect. Hello, everyone. I'm Lakar the Artificer, everywhere on socials. And tonight, once again, I'll be playing Umberto Vitale, who you will smell before you see. And he will have nightmares for the rest of his life.
Previously on Blood, Fate, and Fortune, the party had been on Vadacine Island, the heart of the Vadacine faith, visiting a certain ex of the good Father Rafael Rodriguez. And, there wasn't any real drama there. They caught up. No, of course, this ex immediately wanted them dead, arranged several. There was a lot happened. Like I don't even feel like I can really sum up the whole thing. Some people got stabbed a lot. Sometimes, occasionally, it might have been a fault of a fellow party member, but we're not going to name names. There were trips into the sewers. There was trips into deep cisterns. There was trips up a bell tower, collapsing said bell tower. There was the death of the King of Castile. That might have been laid at the feet of the vagabundo of the party, and all that stuff. But the team was able to escape. They were able to escape to their ship, the Golden Coffer, the ship that had brought them all the way from Donaga in Inishmore, and had been diverted to Vadacine Island. It had completed its inspections and came through with flying colors and set sail again on the way to Mondavi in Vadachi, where the group has been headed for some time, literally quite a few episodes. Now they've known that eventually Vadachi was the goal. It has been about a day of travel. The captain believes you have another day, maybe two, depending on the winds, before you get to Mondavi, and from there we'll arrange your transit. Though at this point, I'm pretty sure Mondavi was just as far as you all have talked about where you are headed once you get to Vadachi. In that time, there's been no sign of pursuit from the island. There might have been some party members who might have been spending a lot of time looking over their shoulders as the ship was sailing along to see if there was any sign of pursuit. Again, no need to name names. The ship is sailing well. It is an absolutely gorgeous day, blue skies, a good wind, the mist of the waves striking against the ship as you go along. And I am certain a very emotionally tired group of adventurers is waking up for the day. Let's start with Umberto. From your wounds that you took on the way in, a few instances of, oh, this is how I die, that didn't quite go that way, but seemed about to, and the knowledge of where you're going. How is Umberto doing?
He's, with every inch that ship gets closer, he gets slightly more anxious, and he's constantly on the move, trying to just focus on the ship and take his mind off of it, because it's become kind of this surreal dream where everything that has progressed from since the day he left to now, he just doesn't know what's going to happen or what he's got in store for him. So he's trying not to drive himself insane or anybody else insane. So he's trying to just occupy himself as best he can to get some of that nervous energy out of him.
What would you say he's doing to work off that energy?
Helping with the ship,
Mm-hmm.
mostly scrubbing himself because he feels like he'll never be clean again. But yeah, just
All right.
odds and ends around the ship, messing around as best he can.
All right. Let's hop from Umberto to the good father, Rafael. Rafael, that was your ex that led to that whole situation. And now that the "oh God, we're about to die" is past and you've escaped and everyone is okay, what's going through Raphael's mind?
He feels incredibly guilty about the fact that he brought them all there, and there was a moment. While he knows that they are still alive, there was a moment where he thought they weren't, and that scared the crap out of him. And now it just feels like emotional whiplash. We're going from one thing to the other, and he is going to sort of kind of bury a little bit about how his focus now is going to be playing and making sure that he is supporting everybody through this upcoming journey into Vodacce, especially Leonora and Umberto. It's not that he wouldn't be present or support the others either, because he is going to, but that is what he's throwing himself into, and because his own feelings are a lot, so he's just going to start prioritizing everybody else for a little bit, just because he does not want to face his own right at this moment. That will probably change, but as it stands right now, that's what he's currently doing.
There was a moment when you were on Vodacce Island facing your ex that you claimed the title of the fourth. How has that been sitting in your chest?
It's scary in a lot of ways, but once he left the island, I think it was more solidified for him, because it's one thing to claim it on a boat in the middle of the ocean. It's one thing to claim it on an island in the middle of nowhere. It is another thing entirely to go to the center of where his faith was and to proclaim that. It's one of those. He knew what he was doing when he claimed that, and when he said that to and in front of Alejandro. So like that in and of itself, he knows has its own repercussions, but he knows that in the end he made the right decision, or at least he thinks it is. So I think it's more the processing it and going, "Oh, I'm in it now," kind of deal and situation.
Leonora, you are also getting closer and closer to Vodacce. On top of everything that just went down, you're taking more of a martial role in things. The masterful use of your new daggers. Well, old daggers forged new through recent events. How's Leonora thinking about returning back to the motherland after all this time?
I would say that she echoes anxiety like Umberto, but for various other reasons. She's thinking of it more of a legality kind of a deal, because I'm not supposed to be out of Vadachi. So now it's I'm supposed to go back into Vadachi, and trying to figure out how best to do that without inconveniencing my party. But also the black thread leads back to Vadachi, and there has been signs upon signs of figuring out what it is and why it's so important, and how to possibly handle that. So she's probably taking this time to prepare herself even more, utilizing the daggers that she just received. She's been working really, really hard, especially like with aim, but obviously it's very hard on the ship. So she'd probably find a way to train with them hand to hand. So to then boost her weaponry skill in that sort of vein. She just wants to prepare herself for whatever might come from Vadachi.
All right, Mykolas. You didn't have quite as much personal stake in what was happening on Vadacine Island. It was never your faith, and stuff like that. But a lot was happening to members of your company, and you had some pretty intense combat experiences as everything was going. How is Mykolas feeling?
I think Mykolas is feeling a very protectiveness around the people around him. He's angrier at that particular faith than he has been in a while, just because of everything that happened and everything that could have happened, for, you know, that particular church, and being a pagan from a country that has to deal with its own conflicts with that. He always had kind of a standoffishness. Now he's actually irritated with that particular faith because of everything they had to go through. But mostly he's checking in with Leonora, he's checking in with Umberto, provides either of them distraction if they need it, like, you know, sparring or what have you, whatever will get their mind off of it. Yes, you can stab me.
Good, she was going to.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. But yeah, that's primary. Like his concern is focused outward. He also hasn't been responding to Rona, because of the encounter in the painting and the things she said about Leonora and the things she said to Leonora. He's pretty angry with Rona right now.
And finally, Roan. You got to meet Raphael's ex. It did not go well. And the best you can kind of say is you got out alive. How's Rowan feeling about all that?
You know, normally she does her best to kind of get over it pretty quickly. And she kind of did until when they showed back up, not dead, and saw how emotional Raphael was. And it dawned on her that because of backstory shit that I'm not revealing until Dan hit me in the face with it, it'll be really hard to kill her except with fire. That will probably be the one thing that would do it. And she's sitting there and she's probably thinking about it that whole night, didn't sleep, even if they had a talk or whatever they did. So she's probably very sleepy because she's just been awake thinking about why he got so emotional, and if he would have got emotional, if the tables were turned and it was her ex and not his, and it was a whole thing, and she is trying to not have an emotional roller coaster, because there's also still something she's been wanting to tell Raphael, but it's like that thing that every time she gets ready to do it, something worse happens. So I think what she'll do is probably not talk to him about it, and but I think with his ability to tell people's feelings, he'll probably know that something is bothering her, and she will do her best to skirt around it and probably talk a lot to Umberto, especially about how to unstink. Even though she has stunk worse before, with this one, for some reason, it's just not going away.
Well, actually, the crew has a solution. It is not unheard of in voyages like what the Golden Coffer is on, for crew to have to leave rather quickly from a port and to come back not having a chance to properly bathe, or having ended up stinky for any number of reasons. We don't have to go into them all. And because Roan and Umberto are particularly ripe now, the captain offers that they have leads that they can set out, lower the both of you into the water, and drag you through it until you are clean. It's a thing. Often the sailor in question is drunk, and so they will tie them up and lower them down and drag them for a while and pull them up. But you all, sober as a judge, they're like, this is the thing, because you stink and something needs to be done about that, and we don't think just throwing a bucket at you is going to handle it. So
yeah, Roan will be okay with that. She's dragging Sir with her because he also smells, and he has no choice.
So Rowan's going for it. What about Umberto?
I guess. I mean, as long as you promise to pull us back up.
Oh, of course. Of course, absolutely. And so that you all see the rest of the crew, Rafael, Mykolas, and Leonora. You come up from whatever breakfast you were having or whatever you were doing. Leonora maybe training with some crew, or maybe Mykolas on the deck with the daggers. And a bunch of the crew are actually willing to help with that. Fighting particularly below deck, swords are often not an option. And so, like, being able to handle a knife, that's important. Soldiers would have had similar training. And so whoever's taking part, but you all get to see as Roan and Umberto are brought up on the poop deck, and are starting to get coiled up with rope. So Raphael, Mykolas, and Leonora, you all see that? React to it as you will.
I think Raphael's gonna just casually approach, hands in his pockets, and is just gonna go, I am almost scared to ask.
Ship bathing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, where are they? Until, I think Raphael stares at them for a moment, trying to put two and two together on what that actually means, given that they are being mummified with rope near enough. And just, how is, you know what?
Not mummified, but well coiled, because, they don't want the rope to keep the smell on them. They need it to give it the opportunity to liberate them.
That is more than fair. I think at that case, it's just like, oh, they're gonna...
We also
They're
do
dragging
oyster
behind the
diving with the
boat.
crew.
Oh, Sir Ibex, we would recommend removing your armor.
Oh, but it also fine.
They already have an anchor, Roan. They don't need to.
Yeah, okay, fair. Okay, and then she will clip it off and then hand it to a person that I feel like could not hold the weight of it. And she just hands it with one hand like it's nothing. Yeah. She's like,
All right, so under the arms, around the legs. Give it full sail.
Are you sure that you will want to do this?
She'll be. Wait, will it hurt?
It won't be comfortable.
The drunk sailors never complain.
Okay.
They're usually unconscious before we lower them.
This can't be as bad as being dragged a mile underwater by a siren. So, right?
What?
At the mention of sirens, no one is really looking at you. And they're like, anyway, overboard. Roan and Umberto, Roan on the starboard side, Umberto on the port side, are basically pushed off the back of the deck. You fall about 5 feet before the rope catches you. It's not comfortable, but it's not too painful. They don't do this to hang people, so you're all right. And they start lowering you towards the water, and the ship's moving at a decent clip.
This ain't too bad.
All right, so as you both hit the water, the ship's moving pretty good. What is your general approach? Are you just allowing yourself to be dragged and resign yourself to your fate? You're trying to ride in the water a particular way? Talk to me. How are we doing this?
I feel like at some point it's like skipping a rock. she just like, I think this ain't that. Oh shit! There's a lot of like screaming on her side.
Umberto is trying to ride. He's trying to ski.
Okay. All right. So, Rowan, go ahead and just give me your resolve. And I'm gonna call it resolve and sailing. And Umberto, for you, I'm gonna go finesse athletics. As Rowan is trying to become one with the water, and Umberto is like step.
So good. I rolled mostly ones. So 1.
Would you like to sell one of your leftovers?
I will do that actually.
All right, go ahead.
I haven't done it in like 8 sessions.
Make you a hero point as and also with 1, I am going to give you 3 minor wounds from the.
Just bruises everywhere. 3 minor wounds.
3 minors.
Okay.
3 with 1 left over.
3 with 1 left over. Do you want to sell it?
No.
Okay. You actually do a decent job with the skiing and the spray from the wake of the boat cutting through and the splashes from Rowan flapping like a landed fish over on the other side. You feel like he's doing a pretty good job of washing you off. At the very least, the cold salt water is taking away the kind of murk of everything from the sewers and the cistern that you kind of barely had a time to escape before. You know you're going to at the least feel a little better, even though you might be sore. That's only going to be 1 minor for you from the occasional trip up. And up on the deck, the captain and the crew are kind of watching, amused. It's impressed some with how Umberto handles it. The drunks never handle it that well. Rowan is doing about what they thought would happen, and a whole lot of the crew is above deck to watch it. Apparently, word got out what was happening. Any commentary happening there on the back deck from those who didn't get dangled like fish?
I think Leonora is just watching, just flabbergastedly, like, we are going not slow.
Yeah.
And they are not just cruising. They are like jet ski, like hopping, and it does not look comfortable. So she is like both hands on her head looking at them like, are they crazy?
I could make the boat go faster.
I do not recommend that. While Umberto does annoy me sometimes, I do not wish for his harm more so than he is.
Also, to be fair, I do not want my darling Roan hurt any worse than she already appears to be.
Yes. Why do you wish harm on our friends, Mykolas?
I think that the greater speed might speed the cleaning process.
I do not think that is how it works. But
I mean,
Lenora,
see,
with your eagle eye, as you
I
were
do have
looking out
eagle eye.
over the back while this is happening, you see some dorsal fins approaching from behind the ship and coming in.
no.
Can I tell what kind of dorsal fins?
I mean, you're not a big sailor. Go ahead.
That's true. I don't know too much about the ocean, but
Give me your wits in sailing.
I do have wits. I don't have sailing. Shoot. Okay. This will be fine. I've got you guys. Oh, that's 3.
Hey.
Okay.
I know some things.
Those are definitely big sharks.
Oh no. She is going to like wave her arms above her head, and then she's going to pull Raphael to her and say, "Tell the captain to pull them up now."
And he will project his voice and do just that, and make his way closer to the captain, or look around for him, I guess. And so
And
I mean, you all are standing right next to the captain. You're right there on the back deck watching this. It's not a huge ship.
Lenora is like waving her arms and being like, "Get out of the water now!"
It's just like, yes, please, good man. We should start pulling them up, and he's gonna run to the side of the ship where they pull them off, and is gonna try to start helping pull. He's got, I don't know what his strength is at. Let me double check this before I have this man do this and not.
Well, real quick. Umberto and Rowan, you see Lenora gesticulating wildly and yelling at you to get out of the water. Do you show any kind of curiosity for what's happening here, or?
I mean, yeah. I will keep in mind she did have Sir strapped to her back because he did also smell.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, she's gonna be like, "Why is it okay?"
And yeah, I think with his notice being high enough, he would notice if she was looking towards something.
Yeah,
he'd
you
be like, oh.
You look behind you and you also see the shark fins.
Oh yes, time to go.
So, with Raphael helping to pull them in, and Leonora pointing out the problem. Yeah, so Mykolas is going to pull out his rifle.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. While they're pulling up, you're obviously going to get the shot off first. So go ahead and give me, let's see, on a ship, it's at long range. Give me your resolve and aim. Take your time, boy. Take your time.
Plus flare.
Flare.
This is actually a good pull for me, so. And I will re-roll one of those.
It's lucky you, because wits and sailing was not good for me. I only had 3 dice plus flair. However, my wits, I always get a 10.
1, 2, 3. 3.
3. You squeeze off a shot and blood kind of comes up in the water where one of the sharks was, and it falls off. And the other dorsals, in the presence of blood, they also pull off of the immediate chase. And so without too much danger, no need to roll risks. the crew gets behind, and the rope isn't just tossed over the side. They're using winches, and so they're able to pull them up out of the water. They're not like banging against the back of the ship. So on their way
I was
up.
about to say.
Funny though that would be. So without taking any further wounds, and the sharks kept at bay by Mykolas, Umberto and Roan are pulled out of the water and do smell much better. It must be said.
Yeah, Roan's hair is like wet and just long over her face.
Now you reek of brine.
Yeah.
I feel like that's better. But before I dry off, who was the puto that fucking pushed me? It's just looking at one of the sailors.
The guy said, "Oh, that was me."
Cool. I mean, she's gonna deck him.
She's gonna go for the punch.
Yeah.
What's your brawl?
3.
Yeah, he goes down. Ow! Well,
She's
you were taking too long.
I was taking too long. Huh? She's like in full Castilian. She's pissed.
You're pissed off the Hispanic lady.
Yeah. Cool. Next time, give me a fucking 3 count.
Yeah, I've never been on a ship before.
No, apparently not. I feel like I still wouldn't like to be pushed over it.
Well, that was fun. I mean,
It sounded like you were having a lot of fun. I felt like a drowning dolphin.
oh, I used to do this all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a fun activity or something?
Let's just say I was a little more free-spirited in my youth.
Fair. Cool. I'm going to go
And a
and
lot
dry
drunker,
off.
too.
I'm gonna go
I'm
dry
surprised
off.
you both didn't need the drink after that. Speaking of drinks, shall we? I think that would be a good idea.
Very sounds proper, especially after everything we've been through. Yeah, cool. Me.
Yeah. That looked fun. I'm not going to lie. It looked fun.
You could do that over there.
You don't want to give it a try?
No.
Ah, Cucina.
No, don't you Kujina me. Nuh-uh.
What?
At least the sharks made sure that the sirens stayed away.
Fair. Yes.
You will have to tell me about these sirens one of these days.
No, you
Well,
don't like them.
No, it was fun. It was not fun. I'm exaggerating.
So there was talk of drink and food, so you all make your way down to the galley, and table's yours. Any conversations you all want to have for a little bit?
So we're almost to Vadachi, right? Where exactly are we going first?
That is a good question, Kujino.
Oh, you're going to meet my parents.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I figured that would be the first stop when I got home. You know, you say hello to your mother and father, and then you go deal with the crazy ex.
Right.
I mean, there's no sort of things like that happening here, apparently.
Rafael shoots Umberto the dirtiest look he's ever gotten from this man, and then proceeds to pick up his food and go above deck.
Dude, just like a gentle punch to the shoulder. Come on.
I'm sorry. And he yells.
You say we're visiting your parents, and that is something that you do when you go home to go and say hi to mom and dad. And Leonora is quiet, kind of picking at her food for a little bit. But then kind of thinks to herself, yeah, it would be nice to go home and say hi to mom and dad.
Oh.
I actually, Mykolas at the mention of visiting parents also gets very quiet.
Yeah. That sounds like fun. Can't wait to meet them. I'm going to go deal with the grumpy boyfriend. I will catch you guys later. And then she's going to finish her food and then leave.
Let's meet up for watch later.
Yes?
Yep. I got you. Cool with me?
Where on the deck would Raphael have gone?
Near the bow of the ship. Kind
Easy
of like
enough to
really
spot then
where
when Raphael. I mean, when Rowan comes up on the deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not strictly hiding from them. He just didn't want to be there in that moment and chose to walk away.
She will walk up to him and just wherever he is and kind of lay next to him and go, so, I was thinking, we've been together for a while, right? We should have nicknames, maybe. I think that would be cool.
Nick, what kind of nicknames? And he kind of just chuckled, sort of surprised.
I mean, I've been thinking about it. Okay. How about this? How about we make it gross so when we say it, the others go, huh? Like that. What about Pookie Bear? Oh, no, never mind.
I call you mi cariño.
Which is cool and all. And you can tell that bothered her, by the way.
Oh, but it's just like, would you rather I call you something else?
No, that's just something. Okay. That is you can call me that if you wish. Just be known that it was something my ex called me a lot.
Okay, good to know. I will find something or anything else to call you. I can do that. You don't have to be afraid to tell me or ask me for the stuff, things like that. By the way,
I know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like not for some reason, it's a soft. No, it's not a soft. It's oh shit. It's not an easy conversation for the both of us, I guess.
Likely not. If I have anything to glean from your nerves.
Rowan, do you still have Sir on you?
Fuck, I gotta start leaving his ass in the room. Yes, I do. He's on my back still.
When she was in training, we called her Mount Rowan. Some of the other hunters talked about their ambitions to climb her one day, but you have already summited, apparently, so well done.
Raphael beat red.
She's like, next time I'm putting you back in the room. He's not wrong.
You're dragging me through that filth.
You were dirty. You smelled like rotten eggs. Okay.
You dragged me through a sewer. That's why I was dirty. You need to take better care of me. I'm your weapon.
I do take better care. I wasn't expected to. You know what? Later. Shut up.
Anyway, I think Mount Rowan or Mount Ibex should be considered options.
What do you think?
To be honest with you, both of those sound like command words to me, and ones I'm more than happy to oblige you in. However, I don't think above deck is probably the best place to do that.
Right. Exactly. And she's gonna take him off and sheath him. So that way he's very bumbly.
So-
Now that he's away. Okay, if I'm being honest with you, I'm just coming up with shit to talk about. Are you okay?
No, I am not.
I figured I just thought it's the proper thing to ask.
I appreciate you asking, but I am the furthest thing from okay. But right now, I can't really do much about that. And we are about to enter into a situation where our compatriots are going to be in no unconsiderably small amount of danger, and I cannot focus on me right now.
Well, the them being in danger is kind of always been a thing. It's just more so now because we're at the source of it potentially. But there's nothing wrong with working out your feelings while helping friends.
Rowan, I thought you were dead.
I kind of figured that from the crying and jumping on me when I smelled like I went through pig intestines.
Both of you were. I thought both of you were gone, and it was my fault you were there on this island.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Just hold on. It was not your fault. We didn't have to go. We could have not have went.
Yes, but out of... And he kind of just stops for a second and says, it's one of those out of loyalty to me, you may have felt the need to accompany me or something like that. I don't... And he kind of just crosses his arms for a second. And it's just like, I don't... The thought of losing you scared me. Any of you. Because of things beyond my control, realistically speaking.
She's gonna put her hand out to take Raphael's hand,
He'll take it.
and she will say, I completely understand that. We've obviously had quite a few scares with Leonora, even Mykolas and Umberto. It's been a time. And me and you. We've all kind of been taking turns. So I understand your feelings. But I also understand that this might also just be a cover for your actual feelings about something else.
What do you mean?
The reality of things. Because I do it. I should probably stop doing that now that I'm saying it out loud. But
if you are referring to him, and he kind of just stops for a second. My feelings for him are different, complicated. However, I need to clarify to you, my feelings for you have not changed, nor will they, so long as you still have me, even after all that.
oh, yeah, of course I will. This would be the worst thing someone I'm in love with had to go through, or and I'm hoping the same for you. Because I have a lot of have a lot of baggage.
That baggage or not, I'll help you shoulder it.
I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry. That was more Tuck than Rowan.
Going back down below, how about Umberto, Mykolas, and Leonora? What are you three talking about after the other two head up above? If anything. Are you kind of sitting quiet?
I think that after this abrupt going upstairs, there's definitely a silence for a while. Picking up food, trying to like look elsewhere other than people's eye contacts. And then Leonora will break the silence and say, so they're in Mondavi then?
No. They're home. At least last I know. It's been a while since I've seen them. So
Where is home?
Felici.
Of course. That is where my parents are too.
Oh. Are you going to be all right? He's looking back and forth between both of you.
It'll be nice to see them again. I left abruptly. I left everyone abruptly. And it'll be nice to see them. And have a very long and overdue conversation with them about everything I've learned over the last few weeks.
Of course, I'm sure that they would love to know who you've seen lately. Your uncle and your cousin.
Oh, yes, that is... I love my parents, and I know there must have been a reason they did it, but it's not going to keep me from just absolutely torturing them with this information.
See. Well, we do not wish to be in the way, so if we need to be somewhere else while you are speaking with them, you just let us know and we can make ourselves scarce. I do not know how privatized you need to be, I guess.
Why would... I'd want you all to meet them, and they can meet you and hear about all of our wonderful adventures together, and we'll leave some of the information out, just in case.
Of course.
Like what just happened, that we don't talk about that.
So we don't talk about the cesspool that you all fell into.
Yeah, no, that the sewer thing, everything else though, fair game.
All right.
How about you, Leonora? You said you would need to see your parents.
Well, yes, it would be nice to visit, but my concern is getting into the damn country.
Do you want to do your soldier again?
You mean you want to bring Olaf back? I would love to. He was my favorite.
I did save the mustache.
Oh, great.
You did a good job as a soldier, and I heard something of what you did in the fight from Rafael. You have much to be proud of as a soldier.
Well, I will find that quite honored to be called such. It's definitely not a life I thought I'd live, but here we are.
As for visiting parents, this is not usually the context in which I meet people's parents.
How you mean?
Usually I only met them when they're son or daughter died.
Mm.
I don't have parents. I'm not comfortable with them most of the time, to be honest. I tried my best.
You did not know them at all?
No,
For that, I am truly sorry. But if it is of some little comfort, you will meet my parents, but at their burial place.
Ah,
Hmm. They are no longer in this world, but I can only imagine that there aren't any flowers left on their bed since I left. So it would be nice to have something for them to see some beauty in their world.
As they are talking, Umberto, suddenly you feel like the bottom is falling out of your stomach. Like this incredible, overwhelming sense of nausea hits you. Like a hammer, really. Like a battering ram. Just wham.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Are you well? Are you all right?
I don't know. And he'll like try to get up and leave because he doesn't know what's going to happen next.
The vertigo is bad. You are having difficulty walking. It is like you are very drunk. Your sense of equilibrium is totally thrown. Go ahead and give me a finesse athletics just as you're trying to walk out of the room.
Mykolas will jump up and help him if it looks like he's going to fall.
Two. On a 2, you do start stumbling. Mykolas jumping up to help. You only take the one minor wound. You don't fall all the way or clatter, but as Mykolas kind of grabs you and sets you up, and you are completely out of sorts. The only thing you can compare this to is your proximity to the Blesher. But this is much bigger.
This is I don't think this is good. I don't think this is good at all.
All right. What shall we do? Shall we inform the captain?
Can I get a sense of it? Can I like trying to reach out to see if there's a way to pinpoint which direction that might be the source of it?
Go ahead, give me your, mainly because you're fighting through this nausea, give me your resolve and notice as you're kind of trying to pinpoint the direction. Three. Down.
Down.
Up on the deck, Roan and Raphael, you are having your conversation and kind of going back and forth. And just a second ago, it had been a bright, beautiful day. All of a sudden, and it's sudden, the sky is red. the waves seem red. The wind is whipping up from all around you, and the waves are starting to spread and crash, as if a storm has come completely out of nowhere. The crew starts yelling, and you hear the guy that they have up in the crow's nest yelling, "Red Squall! Red Squall!"
What the fuck is that? What is a red squall? What?
And no one's listening to you. The crew is wildly going around. The captain leaps out of the cabin, looks around, and starts praying first before then running to the wheel and grabbing it and just trying to hold it forward. One of the men looks to Roan and says, "Grab a rope and pull for all you're worth."
Okay.
All right.
Get the others and I'll help them. Just
Raphael will grab his cross that he has hanging around his neck and clutch it, and then run down below into the galley area where everybody is. Says, "We've got a situation."
And you all can start to feel like you hear the yelling from up above. You feel the ship starting to rock crazily in all sorts of weird directions.
Leonora is trying to gain her bearings and possibly try to get all the way upstairs, trying to encourage Mykolas and Umberto to come with.
Oh, yeah. Mykolas is practically carrying Umberto as he walks up to the deck.
Walking up while the ship is doing this is going to be a bit difficult. So everyone who's below, including Raphael, who just walked down, as you're coming back up above, finesse and sailing as you are trying to navigate a ship in the middle of a vicious storm.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
if a bird
1, 2, 3.
3 raises. Rowan, you stayed above, so you don't need to make this roll. You're grabbing ropes. You're tugging.
Two and a leftover one.
2 and a leftover. Want to sell?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Oh my god! All of you.
I'm here for
He
a good
has a
time, not
feeling
long
he
time.
might need hero points.
Yes. I'm being strategic with that one.
That's fair.
You all make your way. So it was one raise to succeed with a risk of 2 wounds going up. So with 3, Mykolas negates everything. With 2, Umberto will take 1 wound. With 1, Leonora will
Take 2.
I
And
also
2.
took 2.
So all right,
I did 2.
you had 2 raises, so you take 1 wound, minor wound, as you make your way up above, and you see the red. And Umberto, you've seen this before. The red above, the red below. It's as if you're suddenly sailing on the 7th sea in the in-between.
No. No, you don't think I should do it?
You can do whatever.
Seeing how bad the sea is and that it's throwing people around, red or not, he's going to try and seize control. He only does this when the sea gets particularly bad. So he will begin to sing. Rise once more, O crow. Rise once more to sea. Let the winds fall to our command. And he will spend a hero point and do the thing.
Keep your hero point.
Okay.
because as you invoke, you feel Rona marshal her power and bid the storm to stop, but then there's a pause. There is no storm. This is not a storm such as my magic can whip up or put to rest. This is a clashing of worlds. Someone has opened the borders. Something has opened the borders. Your blood witch will know better than I.
He will turn to Leonora. Can you sense anything?
I'm gonna look. I'm a read.
You see around you a whirlpool is starting to form. And you see the strings of fate of every member of the crew going down into it.
That's not good. Yeah, we need to find an exit. And then she points over towards where the whirlpool is either forming or is meant to form. Fate is saying that we're all going to go down.
The crew is screaming. The wind is getting worse. You can see damage is starting to happen. Ropes are starting to snap up in the rigging. And one of the crew members, who you've always suspected was actually Numenari and not Castilian like most of the crew, he looks down and takes a moment, and you hear him muttering, "Charybdis, Charybdis, Charybdis."
What do we do? Do anyone have any ideas?
This looks like Umberto. Please, this I cannot go back there, but this looks like it. Please don't tell me we're not going back.
He will kind of try to focus and just kind of brush off the waves of what he's feeling. I can try, but this is a lot worse than the last one.
I think what Raphael's going to start to do is start to pray, and help where he can. What I like, he'll kind of stand on the other side of Umberto and stuff like that, kind of helping Mykolas hold him up. Not that Mykolas needs the help, but it's more of just the offering of the support. It's just like, whatever you need, just ask it.
I might be able to buy you some stability. It won't last long, but it might help for a moment for you to do what you need to.
Lenora's gonna do it dumb.
Oh no.
What's Lenore doing?
Lenora's gonna do it dumb. So Lenora says Lenora's going to place a hand on Umberto's chest and says, "I trust you," and is going to give him a major blessing.
Oh no.
That's 9 lashes.
Bringing me to 9 lashes. You can use 8 bonus die until the end of the session. And then immediately she's going to take 9 wounds.
Yeah.
You all watch as lightning strikes Lenora. Standing there in front of you on the deck, lightning comes down from the sky and hits Leonora. Actually, you're not dead sure because you can actually see lightning coming down and lightning going up from her and meeting in this massive strike as she takes 9 minor wounds, a major and almost the second, and is knocked flying backwards.
I'm already at my second.
Oh, you're at the one. So yeah, to the second dramatic as Leonora takes the hit and crashes into.
Yeah, Mykolas doesn't even think about it. He just runs over and grabs her. Like, nope, she's not going to be flying around.
Rowan, what are you doing? You're grabbing the ropes. You don't know what good it's doing. People are shouting orders. Folks are running around, just trying to keep some sail moving, but not letting them all be destroyed. You can hear timber cracking and splitting. You're starting to hear yells from down below that they're taking on water.
Oh, that's bad. She's not a boat person. She doesn't fucking know. And she doesn't know. And she doesn't know. which I just this dawned on me that one of us should have made a fucking like ship person. Because like, there's like 70% of the world, this world setting is fucking water.
I have
Or
sailing.
80.
I have
you
sailing.
do?
Yes.
Okay. So
I fly. I'm pilot.
she the red squall stuff is not anything on her purview. I don't even know if she was taught that about what it may or may not have been.
Yeah, I'm guessing probably not. Would not have been part of Rowan's education. Actually, definitely not, because you're still scholarship of 0, right?
Oh yeah, no, she didn't.
Yeah, you got no clue what's happening.
Her family sucks. She didn't listen to him.
Yeah. Raphael, your scholarship is 2, 3?
3.
You have heard the stories of the Red Squall. You've also heard of Charybdis. These folks assume it's a monster. They're known to come out of nowhere and entirely consume ships. Sometimes 1 or 2 sailors will survive. That's where the stories come from. They are always known as the Storm-Kissed. And Storm-Kissed legendarily don't go back to sea because they're said to be bad luck, because the sea will be mad they survived and will definitely come for them again, is the superstition around the Storm-Kissed.
Cool. He will condense that in the same fashion that Inigo Montoya did when he was trying to tell Wesley what they needed to do.
No, there is too much.
No, too much. Let me sum up. And basically give them the condensed version that explains what everyone just heard. And at that point, he is going to... he's not sure how he can really help. He's not a sailor. He's a priest. And even though he had such an experience on Vaticine Island, he is still very much a person of faith and wants to try to use that to help. He's not sure how it will help, but he is going to pray for all he's worth and try his best to help.
So you are praying to, specifically to who? Are you praying to Theas? Are you praying to one of the prophets?
Theas, because he is speaking from the standpoint of someone who's stepping into being a prophet.
All right. You are praying. Are you invoking any advantages or quirks or?
I do not have any that pertain to that outside of maybe ordained, considering these guys are probably traditionally of the faith, because you said it was a Castilian
yeah, most of these are Vaticine,
by and large, correct?
But you're not currently talking to them, and so what you're doing
fair.
is quietly praying. So, but you are praying and you are feeling this, and for what it's worth, some of you will notice, like, because you are taking cuts, because stuff is splintering, things are being tossed around, and they are healing. Your quick healing is clearly in play, but you don't seem to be having any immediate effect on anything else. And Umberto, you feel the nausea subside. It's still there, but you've acclimated to it being there. And someone opened a blesher underwater, and that is the source of the whirlpool beneath you. And it's a massive one.
He'll Raphael's right next to him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Raphael and Mykolas are flanking you at the moment.
Father, I could ask you two things. One, anything you got in the, prayer wise for me would be much appreciated.
Okay.
And two, I'll explain too once I solve this problem. Mykolas, I'm gonna need another favor from you. I'm gonna need you to take about 5 paces back.
Concerning he caught Leonora.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. Mykolas is no longer flanking you because he
yeah.
ran off to help Leonora when she
Okay.
got blasted away.
So, okay, yeah. 2, I'm gonna need you to take about 5 paces back, Raphael.
Are you sure?
Yes, this is that's the most important part.
Okay.
Now you know what?
He'll
Make it 10.
He concerned but still takes back and urges people to also take steps back from Umberto.
It's not hard. With the way the winds have whipped up, people are having trouble actually holding on. Like, a lot of people have stopped trying to steer the ship and are just holding on for dear life.
Oh, there's a third thing. Get the chess piece from Roan, and he leaps off the boat.
All right, go ahead and give me your finesse and athletics as you dive into this whirlpool beneath you.
Jesus Christ, Umberto.
Well, there was a reason he asked him to take steps back.
A little further. Okay, now.
Can't stop him if he can't grab him.
This coming from the lady who literally immolated herself with electricity.
Listening.
Room to talk.
No,
you have
that
none.
was finesse and athletics.
This is
right?
literally my thing, guys. I can't have Umberto taking my thing.
And I don't have to use all of those dice. I could just use some of those dice as I
You
go,
have
right?
8 dice throughout the session.
Okay. Because finesse and athletics, that's 6, but I think 8 would be good right now.
Yeah,
just in
you
case.
use 2 of them. Why not?
And Flair
And Flair.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, this is. Yeah.
Wait.
No, this
Yeah.
isn't the first finesse athletics because you used to try to not fall into the wall before. So yeah. Four raises. On 4, you mitigate all wounds with a perfect dive off the side of the boat, and you're falling down. But as you dive, it's not, the Golden Coffer isn't the hugest ship, but you had a bit of a ways down to the water, and then a bit longer, and a bit longer, and you watch as that moment when a whirlpool, it's a little deep, and then it's like a full-on funnel down. That's suddenly what you're seeing opening beneath you. You finally hit the water, and you're caught up in the vortex that is spitting you around in circles. You are not under yet, but you are very close. And you can see the Golden Coffer circling up above you.
He's just going to go down. He's going to try to get into it.
All right. This will be a brawn in athletics as you're swimming against. Well, depends. Are you going straight down, or are you trying to swim with?
I'm just
whirlpool.
gonna let it ride me. That sounded right. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna ride it out and just kind of let it pull me closer.
Okay, for this then, I will get you. Let's get your resolve athletics, as you are just trying not to be too disoriented by what's happening as you are being pulled very quickly down. While that is happening, Leonora, you come back to consciousness after a second of not, and you feel the massive wounds and Mykolas holding you there.
Oh, what happened?
You pulled a lot of power, as best I can tell.
I thought that Umberto would do something stupid, so I gave him what I could. Where is he, by the way?
He did something stupid.
God damn it!
Oh god.
Let's get you over to this bundle of ropes, which isn't going to be moving anytime soon.
And she's gonna just hunker down and have a lifeline, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just put your finger here, and then he ties her in a bow.
Umberto, how many successes? How many raises?
3.
3. You are going to take another couple of wounds there just from being buffeted and being swirled around, and then suddenly you are under the water and you are knocked clear of the funnel, and you look down and you see in the dark the light of a red sun and the water gushing into it, and you are being pulled pretty inexorably towards it. You do not feel good about your chances of swimming out.
Yeah. Well, considering he's trying to get to it, he's not trying to get out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you are being pulled down, yeah, just going through, and you pass through fairly easily. Meanwhile, Umberto had left some instructions before he went, other than get back so you can't stop me.
Yeah. No.
What is happening with one of the things was who was supposed to get the chess
Raphael.
piece? Okay.
Yeah. So Raphael's gonna run over to Rowan and go, chess piece, please.
Roan is like hanging off for dear fucking life. Like a
I didn't know how
flag in
bad
the
you
wind.
hung around.
Back pocket, back pocket.
She's like, what?
You know which pocket is it in?
But the pocket. What? What are you? If you
Left
just want
cheek,
to build me up,
left
that's
cheek.
fine.
Left cheek, right cheek. Which one is it?
What are you? What?
Chess piece.
Oh, it's in the titty pocket.
Of course it is. And he just
Safest pocket.
he reaches like as quickly and as efficiently as possible. He reaches for the titty bucket, grabs the chess piece, and proceeds to put it in his own titty pocket.
All right, so I'm going to need you to do a finesse and theft to avoid the booby trap. No, okay.
I was like, hey, what?
All right,
I choose
so
to fail that roll.
you are now in possession of the chess piece. All around you, you see injuries. You see sailors desperately trying to hold on. Some of them failing. The main mast has cracked, and the captain is holding the wheel, but it doesn't seem to be doing much anymore, as if the connection to the rudder has snapped at some point. The golden coffer seems to basically be spilling around helplessly.
So what Raphael is going to try to start doing is running around and tying people to the frame of the ship. And trying to help those that are still on the boat to stay on the boat. And then
Okay, first off, give me your finesse and sailing
okay.
as you were trying to maneuver around the ship in these conditions.
This is fine. This is fine. That is
Oh, you've already rolled. Okay, go ahead.
what was it?
If you've already rolled, then Finesse and sailing?
Yes. It's 2.
2. On a 2, you don't get blown overboard. But you do take 4 minor wounds from your buffeting as you are moving around and helping. Leonora has been tied to the side of the boat, apparently.
More like to the mast, but like whatever.
I got
You
to
can be the side of the boat.
So, if you've ever seen on a ship, those bundles of ropes are basically immobile, and
they're super big,
like,
super heavy. Yeah,
yeah. It's like, here, hold on to this, set her down next to that, so that he could go do other things that need to be done.
Okay,
right
so
now.
what other things is Mykolas trying to do?
Mykolas is going to begin barking orders to people to try and pull this together. Like he's
right.
telling people to release the lines on the sails, drop the sails, tie yourself to this, grab that guy,
Panache and sailing, please, as you try to speak sailor in a convincing way.
Okay. Can I make an argument for resolve? Because this is basically him trying to enact a control over this situation.
Okay, I'll give you resolve.
Okay. And I can
real quick, I'm going to spend 2 villain points, though, and
Sure.
you are going to lose 8 dice from this pool.
8 dice?
8 dice.
Okay, so I'm not rolling.
So as you're going around and you're doing the best, but you are feeling frozen in the moment. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. If this was on land, if you were defending a location, if you were doing but just you are reaching for words while trying to hold people's attentions, and just in the chaos, you find yourself frozen in a way that Mykolas is not used to, and you feel something similar from Rona inside you, like Rona, who tried to call this storm to heal, and it refused. And this sense of, but we are powerful. What is happening? Leonora, you see Mykolas stand up, and you have seen before how he can get control of nearly any situation and this sort of thing once he gets it, and you feel the twist of fate, and you feel it going out and grabbing at people all over the place.
Leonora is going to take this as a sign that she has played too much with fate, and she is going to try to give that back. So, Dan, I'm going to give you 8 villain points.
Jesus Christ.
And I will go down to 7 lashes.
I'm going to spend 5 of those villain points.
Oh my Jesus.
And you watch as the golden coffer shatters around you.
Oh.
It is held as strongly as it could, but in the midst of this storm and being pulled by forces it was never supposed to stand up to, the hull becomes fully compromised. What is the approach that everyone is taking?
Well, knowing that
Going in the water.
Yeah, knowing Leonora is already injured, I think Mykolas is just going to go grab her and hold tight to help them, the both of them, sort of ride out what's happening.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Leonora is going to, she's tied to the whatever part of the ship, whether it's the side of the boat or the mast or whatever. And so she's going to untie, but she's going to gather as much rope as possible and try to throw it out so that everyone can hold on. to something. And this would be a simple, tried and true method from back on the farm.
Getting rope to people who need to hold on, absolutely.
Hell yeah! Okay, cool. Guys, I did it. Chat, be proud of me.
I am proud of you. Yes, it's very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Claps in
The
chat.
storyteller didn't even groan. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Raphael, as the ship is fracturing around you.
I don't know what this has never been a situation he's been in before. I think he is going to find some bit of, because wait, hold on. Where is Rowan's already hanging on for dear life onto a piece of rope? So he's going to find his own piece of rope, hook it around himself, and kind of just brace. There's nothing he can do about anything else. Although there is a sudden thought that occurs to him of, oh crap, because there is something that he is carrying that may or may not suffer for this, and he doesn't know how to fix that or do anything about that.
Leonora, where's the dragon egg?
It's in my satchel.
Okay. Still on you? Okay.
Yeah, I've had it
Okay.
on me this whole time.
Yep, just making sure. I'm just asking. All right, so
It
as
stays
you were
with
trying to
me.
hold on, Raphael, where's the painting?
They had it hidden on the boat while they were on Vaticine Island. It hasn't left wherever it's been.
Yeah, where
hidden.
on the boat is it?
I don't
As the
know.
boat is shattering. Just tell me where you would put it.
I mean, could I put it in such a way where it would be somewhere where he could reach it and grab the painting? Get in.
Well,
that
we
it's in
can say it's in your quarters, which are below decks.
So I think he makes a move to get down to where his quarters are to grab the painting.
All right. Give me your finesse and sailing as you're making your way to the painting.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. There's 2. I'll take the damage. I don't care.
Yep, you're going to take another 3 minors, but you manage to get down. And as you get into your room, it is already half full of water. And filling up rather quickly as you move forward and you grab the painting as the ship falls apart around you. Rowan, you're hanging on for dear life. You see Mykolas trying to get control and just not being able to. Are you continuing to hold on? Oh, you see Raphael go down below.
She is holding on, and with Sir on her bag, she will say, "You remember the last time I got snatched off of a fucking boat? Yeah. Next time, we're taking the roads." And there's legit nothing she can do. She figures that Mykolas can handle himself and that he can help Leonora. She doesn't know why Rowan. Why Raphael left. So she probably would have screamed after him, but fell on deaf ears at all the chaos. And then she realized that she does not see Umberto. Didn't realize that he probably did something stupid. And she will do what she did the last time. When Captain told her to hold on to something that people can find. So she's trying to what big piece of the boat that will be easily found in wreckage. That is what she has wrapped herself to and trying to hold on for dear life.
All right, give me your brawn and athletics. I'm spending another 2 villain points. You lose 7 dice from your pool.
Wait, hold on. You said brawn, right? Brawn and athletics?
Yeah, brawn and athletics minus 7.
Let me do the math. That will leave me with 1 fucking die. You suck.
Roll your 1 fucking die.
It's a 10. 1.
You get 1 raise.
At least it isn't nothing.
You needed 2.
Oh, fuck off.
You take 3 minor wounds,
Oh, no.
and you all watch as Mighty Rowan loses her grip on the rope she is holding and gets blown overboard.
Oh god, dang it!
Oh, shit.
Are you at a dramatic yet with the wound accumulation?
That gave me a dramatic get.
You
said
actually,
3 rolls,
the
right?
rope you are holding on to snaps and whips back, cracking you across the face, leaving a cut across your face as you are knocked off the ship. Down below, Umberto, you are sucked through the blesher, and you fall. When you hit the water, you look up, and you see the blesher looking like it's about 30, 40 yards above your head, just dumping the water of the Numenari approach. No, sorry, of Vadisine Bay into the water of the Seventh Sea. And you can already see parts of the ship coming through it.
I have to physically be contacting this thing to actually close it, don't I?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. All right. Now, you know that where you didn't see Umberto and everybody was like, he's probably doing something stupid?
Uh-huh.
Here comes the stupid. A lot of this world has manifested itself in ways that things just start to appear.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try to summon something deliberately to raise him up to the blesher.
Give me a hero point.
Okie dokie.
You summon something to get you up there. And a hand, about the palm of which about 20 feet in diameter, lifts you up out of the water and up to the blesher. You watch as people and bodies start coming through the water up above as the ship is shattering above you and being pulled into the vortex. But you get up and you get to the blesher.
And he's just going to focus all of his will onto shutting this thing.
And as you've never had to do it on something this big before, and even when you did it before, it was very much, I think this is what makes sense. But you work and you watch as the blesher starts to knit itself back together. And as it finally closes, and the water gushing down from above, and you look all around you at the scattered remnants of the ship, various members of its crew, unable to immediately spot any members of your adventuring team. We're going to take this moment to take a quick break. We'll give you a few inputs on what other shows we are doing, and we will be back with you shortly. And welcome back. Leonora. But why? I have popcorn. Leonora, you wake up with the sun on your face and waves splashing up over your lap and chest. As you sit up, you look around, and you're on a tiny little island. Nothing more than maybe 10 spans across. Nearby, you see some wreckage of the ship. and a torn strand of rope that you are still gripping in your right hand. And there's no one else here.
I think first instinct, she's going to check her satchel, make sure the egg is still there.
You open up the satchel and you look in and you see the shimmering gold egg. And you see lines in the shell. Not cracks, but pulsing with energy. Moving along it in jagged designs.
If I read it, do I read anything?
That same sense of potential from before.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She's gonna like close it abruptly, look around as if like a giant golden dragon's gonna come out and just be like, "What the hell did you do to my child?" Just be like, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry," because she's like, "I did this."
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to take a deep breath and she's going to look around and start calling for her party.
You call out. No response. You have the horizon around you. And with your eagle eyes, you look out over the water and you can see lots of flotsam. Broken remains, some people among them. You don't immediately see any movement other than the up and down of the waves. And you can't tell if any of them are your party.
Are you okay? And she's going to like try to get any sort of sense of acknowledgement or movement from anybody.
Just with your eyes, not that you're seeing, and no one is responding to your calls.
And then she's going to read out into the horizon.
Some of them have threads of fate. Some of them do not. And one of them has a thread connected to you. And still there is the black thread.
Is it connected to the person that's connected to me?
It seems it is going in the direction that you assume is toward Vidachi.
Okay. I don't really want to do this. Ugh. I'm so high right now. God, guys, I'm so high right now.
She's so high.
I feel like how far out is the thread that's directly tied to me?
It's hard to tell in the like you have a strong sense of direction. It's not very close. It's a good distance.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm gonna do it. I'm going to release fate again so that you may have 7 villain points. I'm gonna go down to 6. And then I am going to take a hold of the thread that is ahead of me, attached to me, and I'm going to pull with all my might to try to get the sense of current to go straight to the island. And I'm going to take another lash, and I'm back up to 7.
Okay. Mykolas. When you come to, you are clinging to a floating mast. There's some canvas still attached to it, and it's barely keeping your head above water. You are sort of slow to come back to your senses as the water it's when the water laps over your face and you accidentally inhale a little bit of it and have to cough and spit to get it out, that you finally come back to full consciousness. And again, just like before the red squall blew up. Beautiful day, nice wind.
Well, is there anyone else holding on to the mast? Is it just me?
Not the mast that you are on, but looking around, you can see bits of flotsam in multiple directions. Some human forms, some are clinging to things, some are just floating.
All right. How big a section of mast are we talking about? Like,
In order for it to still be buoyant enough, let's say about probably like 10 feet long. That's a rough guess on my part, but yeah.
just because there's going to be a moment where he just takes a deep breath because he's exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to climb up onto the mast, sort of straddle it, and begin working on collecting as much of the sail as he can.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's what's next.
Mm-hmm. You start pulling sail into you. It's ripped, but there is a fair amount of it. You're guessing it was a portion of the mainsail, and so you're able to get maybe 5-6 yards square of canvas.
In that case, he will, using a knife to sort of pin it to the mast, he's going to make a makeshift sail. He's going to stand up and hold it aloft so he can catch the wind.
All right, go ahead and give me your resolve in sailing.
All right.
And all flare reset.
Good. Okay. It's not a terrible roll. I got 2.
You got 2. You start to get it up. You take a minor wound just from salt burn, and everything hurts. But you're just working up, and you get some, and you're able to get some of the wind, and you are moving in the direction that the wind is blowing. You're not dead sure that that's the right way to go, from what you recall. Wait, do you have direction sense? Was that one of the things?
I do.
With direction sense, you're headed to Vidachi. It would be hard for you to not be headed to Vidachi. Probably not to Mondavi because you didn't have a direct wind in, but you're headed towards the Vidachian coast one way or another.
And he is going to see if he can get. He knows he won't be able to get much maneuverability out of it, but he's going to see if he can maneuver it at least some, so he can get closer to some of the others to sort of save who he can.
As you were reaching down and trying to work out some sort of rudder system or whatever, as much as your one dot of sailing will get you the idea. Okay, if I put it in, it'll turn this way. If I put it in, it'll turn this way. It's not working the best because it doesn't have I can't remember what they call it, the fin underneath that keeps a boat going straight. The keel. But you're able to get at least a little bit of maneuverability when all of a sudden you feel a massive tug on you. And at first it's confusing because there is no force you can think of that would be moving you in this, but it is moving you rather quick, and you are being pulled out of the flotsam, and ahead of you, you see an island with a single palm tree, because why not be as cliche as we can, sticking up out of it, and you see someone waving towards you, and you do not have eagle eye, but you're fairly certain you're looking at a very soaked Leonora.
Yep, he is riding his makeshift boat to shore. Stoic as always, basically.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably running in the shallow end, like to you, just being like, "Thank God you're alive." Have you seen anyone else?
No, I have not. And he'll jump into the water with her.
So you're able to swim to the island, so you're able to step out of the water.
Yeah. And, I was afraid I had lost you. Glad you're all right. I saw some people hanging off debris out there, but none of our people, and it was hard to maneuver.
I can't feel any of them, and I don't know where they are.
Raphael. You wake up with a massive headache, and for a while you just have your eyes closed, just trying to make sense of what happened, assuming that you just had an awful nightmare. And you feel grass pressing against the side of your cheek. And you open your eyes, and you recognize the inside of the painting.
Oh, God. Okay. Just goes. Half of him for the first 5 seconds as he sort of is up and around and says, Am I dead? There's no way. And then we'll just slowly start to sit up and look around.
It's the painting as it ever was. You see the Hermitage.
It's just, he's gonna start he's looking around at the painting, knowing that the last time that he was conscious and awake, he was going to grab the painting, and the fact that he grabbed it and now he doesn't know what's going to happen. He's a little starting to freak out, so he's going to call out for Rico.
You don't hear a response right away. As you get up and you start moving towards the Hermitage, you note that the stream that goes through this meadow in the painting, in the pastoral scene, is moving significantly faster, and it seems to be a decent amount deeper. And therefore also wider and kind of coming up into some of the grass. And then the door to the Hermitage opens, and out walks Rico Sandoval.
And he, for lack of better anything of seeing something familiar, he is going to run up and hug him.
Rico seems surprised, but hugs you back. Raphael, will you be bringing your friends to visit today?
I wish this was that kind of visit, but it is not. We were in a storm, read something, and he kind of just is mumbling over the words.
A red squall.
Yes. I ran to collect you and this painting, and I came to in the field back that way.
I suspect you lost consciousness or touched the painting in a moment of stress, and now you are inside. That might explain the stream. And he walks over to it and crouches down and dips his fingers in the water, brings them up, tastes it. Salt water.
So the moment I step out of here, I'm probably going right into salt water.
It seems likely, yes. The painting itself is protecting us from the water. I don't know if that magic has a time limit or not. It was not my creation. And My friend was always one to take precautions, however.
It's sad.
What?
I
What?
guess a shine in the way
You know we can hear you right now?
Oops, sorry.
I thought Roan was about to be passed out asleep in the field right next to us. I was like, "Oh, okay, here we go."
No, that is not where Roan is.
And so I think he goes, "So what do I do now? I am admittedly confused and trying not to be afraid, but very reasonably afraid, I would like to think."
Well, so long as you're here, there is food in the Hermitage. There's fresh water yet to drink and wine.
I don't.
And if you stay here long enough, assuming the painting does not dissolve around us,
That's
eventually you become a resident here like I am. Or you walk out and you find out what waits for you on the other side.
I can't leave them.
Of course not.
But he goes, okay. You said your friend was one who took precautions. I imagine it has some ability to stay together for a time. Now, it's obviously not permanent, but maybe if I go out and see what's
It might
there.
be permanent. I just don't know. The protection, the fact that the water seems to be getting channeled through it, maybe it was designed to protect itself from water, and I do not know if such a thing requires power, if it is simply a matter of what it is. I just don't know. You look very tired, Raphael. More tired than one storm weathered can speak to.
I feel very weary. To be completely honest with you, I feel like I am trying to hold up the earth.
You remind me of him.
I hope that's a
He
good
was-
thing.
He was always tired. His whole life, he said there was always so much to do. Time moves strangely in here. Come inside, some food, some drink. Whatever awaits you on the other side, it is likely to be physically rigorous. You might well appreciate the rest.
And he kind of just says, I guess I will take you up on that offer of food, drink, maybe a bit of rest before I go out and face whatever has come.
He
Thank you.
leads you into the Hermitage. Umberto, you are now standing on a large blood palm about 40 yards above the surface of the Seventh Sea. The blush are closed, and all around you, you see the detritus of the ship and members of its crew.
He's going to kind of look down, and he doesn't see anybody from his group, so he's like, okay, this is good, but this is bad. And unfortunately, he ain't going to be able to take anybody home with him. And there's nothing he can do about that.
As you are considering this, suddenly the hand gives a shake, like a flicking motion, like someone noticed a flea on their hand and is getting it off. And do you try to dive into the water? Do you try to hold on to the hand?
Yeah, he doesn't need to be up there anymore. So yeah, he'll just kind of dive in.
All right. Finesse athletics. Flare is reset. Five. Perfect dive and an edit.
As he's kind of getting shaken, he realizes, okay, I don't need to be up here anymore. And he'll just, as he goes to dive off, he'll just say, nope, hands off. And he just leaps backwards off it.
Mm-hmm. And the edit, what do you do?
And he's going to kind of try to... He's going to pull an Iceman. And he's going to try to like summon a slide of a blood slide. Just slide down into the water.
Sure. That's cool. You get this. So you create your slide and you're able to ride down it, and you land into the water, and then a short distance off, barely clinging to an old door that had snapped off. You'd think of the captain's cabin. You see Rowan. Clearly struggling, because I'm guessing Rowan got back into her armor, and so is trying to stay floating while in full plate.
Not fun. Yeah.
So yeah, Umberto, you see Rowan.
He just lets out this annoyed sigh. I have gone through hell to get you together with that man. I have dealt with the tension of those other two that you could cut a knife with. I needed you to not be here.
Stop talking. Shit. Fucking help me.
And he just musters up as much willpower as he can to just raise her out of the water.
All right, give me your brawn and athletics as you swim to Rowan and try to help keep Rowan's head above water.
Three.
Nice.
3. Any left over?
Nope, I got lucky with that one.
Would you like to sacrifice one of your raises in order to have one left over to sell?
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna need it.
Based on what you said before, I was like, probably could use some hero points.
It's not like you need the villain points, Dan.
I really don't. This is not I'm running low on villain points situation.
This was not an
I'm trying to be a
desperation. This was
helpful
helping me.
Yeah.
I will take the L to take the W.
You're going to take another minor wound, but you're still able to get over there, and with Rowan's brawn already and stuff to kind of buoy up. And as you are both struggling and swimming. You feel this weird sensation as the water that you're in is like flattening out. And after a time, suddenly you feel something solid beneath your feet. And it's the water of the seventh sea, which you've always been able to just walk on. That happened to have all this actual ocean water poured down on top of it. And as that is continuing to spread out and move out, suddenly you and Rowan are now no longer fighting for dear life on the flotsam, and you are able to stand.
Umberto, I feel like this is a stupid question, but we're not where I think we are, right?
Oh, we are absolutely where you think you are.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Yep. I see
Although,
why
I have to
Leonora
ask-
hated it here.
I have to ask one important question.
Yeah.
Did Raphael get the piece from you?
Yeah, he took it out of my pocket.
Okay, good. Because I'm really glad I told him to do that now. Because if he didn't,
We be fucked?
very, very much. And
Yeah.
this is a nice place to visit, but no.
Yeah, no, you know what though? I'm learning that you and me always get bunched together when disasters happen. So thank you for not leaving me stranded in the water. I hate it here. Can we leave?
Absolutely. Now that the major problem has been taken care of, I think I'll be able to muster up enough to get us out of here.
As you are starting to think and focus, and you feel the ring. I mean, the chess piece. Sorry. For a second, I was thinking of Took's old character.
Yeah.
You're able to kind of, and you don't have a direction. Normally, you have a direction, but you can sense it. And you're starting to focus on that when a low voice rumbles. Child of the blood.
Oh, don't like that.
And
Yeah,
up
no.
out of the water comes the form of a dragon. Soaked in the blood.
Umberto, and she's like doing that thing where she's like grabbing his chest, like she's like, blood dragon, blood dragon, blood dragon.
You summoned aid. Did you not?
You what? Just kind of.
I kind of the hole was up there, and I needed to get to it. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I summoned aid.
Oh, friend. Then we're cool. Like, I don't need to fight a blood dragon, right?
The dragon steps is like, and it's weird because it's kind of swimming, it's kind of stepping, it's got these massive wings. It's, if anything, bigger than the gold dragon that you all saw before, and it's stepping forward and lowers its serpentine head down to look at you both. You closed the hole I made. Why? It would have closed on its own soon enough.
And he will kind of, with all of the audacity, because he has had a week and he is done with this shit. Momentary lapse of judgment, step closer. Because it was... And he will just look at it with just this steeled expression. Because people were in danger and I needed to save them.
They were the sacrifice demanded for the crimes your kind perpetuated.
My kind?
How many
mean-
dragons died? How many of us died? And
Too
so,
many.
as one of the last, I occasionally make demands and open the barrier that apparently you all love to slice yourselves. And just claim one ship here, one ship there. Peasant, noble, royal, I don't care. Military or merchant, I couldn't know. Looks around. The sacrifice paid. Some survived.
You believe yourself the last.
If not the last, then the last that matters. None have come for me.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Does this look like a man dragon? Like, yeah, I was like pick it up and be like,
Lifting one
Give
of the
me
wings.
your wits and scholarship.
she's making the squinty eyes. She's like, because we were tasked. Dragon. You said wits and scholarship. Jeez, you just do not like me today. Oh, scholarship? Nope, got zero.
Yeah, scholarship. You're asking to identify the gender of the blood dragon in front of you. So what else was that?
Hey, I got a 2. I got 2. I got 2 raises. Not bad.
On 2 races, you know enough to know you can't tell. Your suspicion is female due to size.
Okay.
But it could also just be a particularly massive male dragon.
That's also true. She has went from like scared to maybe.
Ooh, you're a lady dragon.
You're a lady. Oh no.
Donkey.
I don't want to be donkey. But
Please
yeah, no,
tell me
Squall-
you're about to ask this dragon its gender, please.
Oh, yeah. That she would have the audacity. And like she like kind of raised her hand, like she's letting them go like through their whole like I am the last. I will be the only whole
They're
thing.
just
And
having
she's
this
like,
intense, serious conversation, and then Roan's like, "Are you a boy or girl?" And they both look at her like, "Are you serious right now?"
100% will wait to the opportune moment to just be like, so are you a male or female? Like, what are we working with here?
The dragon, what much as was just described, the dragon and Umberto both look, and the dragon kind of looks back to Umberto, like,
And it'll strike him why she's asking this question.
mm-hmm.
When you say the last that matters, what do you mean?
None of them ever came. If there are any left, none have come to stop me.
From the sacrifices.
Once a blesher such as I opened would have brought hundreds of dragons from all directions to destroy the one who dared. It then turns its head back to Rowan, leans its head in real close, like the nose is here. And big as Rowan is, this is a nose that she could climb on and have a good eye-to-eye conversation. And there's a deep Sniff. You have the scent of the Fae on you. How
Yeah.
curious. I open one of my little traps, and representatives from both sides of the seventh sea come.
So, what's the answer to that question, bud?
I am
Sorry, does he look at himself? Do they look at themselves?
I am I haven't used my name in so long. I don't know that I remember it. Male or female. I remember eggs, warming them with my fire. I remember my mate. And I remember her falling to a Sirna attack. I, little Faye, am a male.
Oh, okay. You know, we might have gotten off on the wrong.
Oh,
shit.
The devastating roar comes back at both of you, and you see, and it cracks its neck. I remember a love that spanned millennia. You made me remember it. You made me remember losing it. This is not a grudge that calls for sacrifice. I haven't tasted rage like this. Umberto and Roan, this is clearly escalating. What are we doing?
I was not expecting him to get so mad. She's like, whoa, wait, hold on. Wait.
Umberto will just yell out, "There are others." Do you wish to die, or do you wish to have hope?
If there were others, I would have died long ago. I commit the greatest sin our kind ever had. Over and over and over again. If there was hope, I would have died for that long ago.
Then how about living to bring more into the world?
Are you an idiot? The other asked. You at least seem to understand we need more than one.
See, look,
Ron.
Oh, yeah,
Don't get me wrong. If this were a fight to the death, I would have you all ears. I understand how it works, and believe me, your sins outweigh mine by at least a millennia, if not more. we carry with us hope. Hope that one such as your mighty self could propagate into something more, perhaps.
He growls. And it's low and it's rumbly, and his mouth opens, and the massive teeth, the size of swords, are bared in front of all of you, and they are dripping with the blood of the seventh sea. But deep down the gullet, you see flame.
And he will yell the dragon. He will yell the dragon's name. Why can't I think of it right now? I can't think of her damn name right now.
Yeah, I don't. I was gonna ask.
Cajon.
Warner.
Yeah, shadowing is the translation.
Cajon.
Skahon.
Skahon, yeah. And he will yell Skahon.
He takes a few steps back from you. That is... It is given to every dragon to know the names of all the others. Those that died before us, those who were born after us. And so I know this Cajon. She lives.
And we carry her child with us.
Child. I sense no name.
It is not yet free.
An egg.
Yes. She asked that we seek out someone of her own kind to help.
No. No, there is no hope. There is no hope. There has not been a hope. For millennia, there is no hope.
You are afraid. You are afraid that if you allow yourself to have even the smallest bit of hope, if it should turn sour, then...
The claw reaches out and grabs around Umberto and lifts him up and like just holds him up straight to his eyes and staring, and it's like, imagine that you have committed the worst sin your kind is capable of. Imagine that you perpetrated it over and over and over again. And then imagine having a child, and the moment that child opens its eyes for the first time, it looks at you and knows exactly what you've done. What life for a child is that?
I am a child of sin. I am a child born of blood and conflict and war. I would not be here if not for those things. But they don't make me who I am. I have done terrible things. Things that I will never forgive myself for. Things that I will never allow myself to forget. But if we judge ourselves by every misdeed and horrible thing we've ever done, we might as well just lay down and die, because we are not alive anymore.
Give me panache and convince. Don't forget your pool of bonus dice.
Yeah, because I'm going to need those. Because I can give you panache, but I ain't got convinced.
How many bonus dice do you have left?
I still have 6.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm glad I got flair, and I got that bonus die from the, I'm already a little banged up again.
Mhm.
I'm going to use 4 of them. Five.
5. The dragon looks like it's about to slam you back into the ground, but then lowers you. Would you like an edit to the scene?
As he's lowering him back down, I forgive you. I am just a child, and barely that compared to you. But I have the blood of your kind flowing through me. So as a member of your bloodline, I forgive you.
Care for that egg. Protect it. And it flicks out a claw about the length of a really big scimitar and drags it along the inside of one of its wings. And a globule of blood comes out of it and floats in an orb that it lowers in front of you, about size of a crystal ball. Do you have a mark that can take you out?
Do.
You closed my blusher. You claimed my blood, and you acted as a dragon is meant to act. Use this blood rather than your own when you leave. And the wings mass up, push, and it launches and flies away.
I'm ready to go. How about you, Ron? You're muted.
Why did he mute me? Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be a fun story to tell when we get back. Okay. Let us go. And he's going to focus on the chess piece.
You focus on the chest piece. No need for additional wounds because you've been given the blood to power it. Hero points, though.
Yep.
Raphael. You are sitting at the table with Rico, eating and drinking. And then he looks up at you. There's something changing about you.
Good or bad?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
It means that I would never wish the path you are beginning to walk on friend or enemy. But it also means that the world needs people who will walk it. I cannot tell you that you are the fourth prophet. There's potential. Prophets are foretold, but not ordained. At no point will anyone ever look at you and just say, yes, obviously. There will be those who believe and those who do not. And either group might be right. I am not Thea's, neither are you. Do what needs to be done to the best of your ability. And when that is all said and done, allow the historians to make the decision.
Sage advice that I will do my best to follow.
And now, and then, there's a wet popping sound, and suddenly Umberto and Roan are there in the painting as well. Rico walks to the door and opens it, looks out into the field. Ah, some of your friends have joined us after all.
He swears in Castilian and then pats his pocket and holds up the chess piece.
Umberto, you again feel very weird. You don't have anything to compare this to. It wasn't like the feeling that you get when a blesher opens or when blood creatures come out. It did feel like crossing over two world boundaries in a single jump, which you've never done before. Congrats, that's new. And as you appear in the painting, you get the impression that that might have been much worse and much more painful if you hadn't been using the blood of a dragon to do it.
Does everything taste purple to you?
It's all purple.
Oh, that was a thing.
It's Umberto? Rowan?
I'm very glad you took that piece.
Yes, but and he kind of just sort of like he moves the way that's someone who feels like their entire body is a bruise. But he still makes his way over to the two of you and looks at you both, kind of just goes, "Do you need help?"
Help? No, not so much. I'm better than I have been in a while. We were in the middle of a storm, and things were going crazy. Can I ask, pray tell, why you decided to go into the painting?
I don't think I did it consciously, to be fair. I was trying to pull it to keep it safe, and I think I lost consciousness at one point and may have grabbed the painting in a moment of stress, and such as it is, we are here. I haven't left it yet. I was taking time moves strangely here, and I was taking a small bit of respite.
Okay, good. Then everything should be okay on the other side now. I closed that. We will discuss that later.
All right.
But, everything should be okay now.
It's good to know. Good to hear. How?
I'm gonna go. If you Roan, want to just hang out for a little bit, that was weird, and I'm gonna go and contemplate getting a drink because I have had it.
Are you sure you're going to be all right? Do you?
Well, the dragon didn't eat me, so I'm doing okay. Roan can
Dragon?
explain, and he will just walk out.
Oh,
Is Umberto walking out of the Hermitage or out of the painting?
He's going because he does not know what is happening. He just thinks that he's gonna walk out and be on a boat. So he's leaving the painting.
oh no!
Raphael, you see this. What are you doing?
Where are you? He kind of just stops for a second and then looks at Rowan.
We have to leave at some point.
I know we're going
We have to go find the other two.
I know. I just.
Rico looks at you and goes, "Go with him. Wherever you're going, I imagine you will need each other."
You're right. And he kind of just runs his hands back through his hair and stuff and then goes, I will check back in at some point when we are settled, wherever it is.
And if you are able, if you could save the painting.
Oh, of course.
If you are able, not at the cost of your life.
I will do my best. And he will grab Rowan's hand and start making way out of the painting so he can save the painting, obviously.
All right. As the three of you step out of the painting, Leonora and Mykolas, a little bit of time has passed. You're on this island. It's got the one coconut tree.
Nice.
It's got 3 coconuts in it. There's flotsam that is washing up on the beach. Bits of Mykolas, with what you have a decent sized mast and a decent amount of sail. What y'all doing?
I would think that we are looking up whatever wreckage, whatever flotsam that we can find, and trying to sort it out to see what is usable. Because I mean, once we do find the other 3, we're going to have to find a way out of here.
I think I can do something to help us get what survivors may still be floating out there and what debris. You're going to want to grab onto something that isn't going to move.
She runs over to the tree.
Tree's your best bet.
And ties herself to it.
So in the past, he has shaped the powers just by force of will.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to activate his control of weather to increase all the winds, but the shaping is pointing them at the island.
Okay. Yep, this falls under your minor. So you're able to get the wind going, and almost with a sense you feel of relief, Rona follows the instruction. Like the world makes sense again.
Yeah, he makes it as strong a wind as he can manage without actually hurting him or Leonora. But it's like a super strong wind is blowing across the surface of the ocean towards the island to blow any debris or people to shore.
The wind starts picking up, and Lenora, you're holding on. It's not fun. You're on a sandy island. You're getting kind of sandblasted. You're able to get your head behind the tree, so it's at least not getting your face, but it can't cover all of you, and so you are feeling some of this as the wind picks up, and you watch as the debris that's able to get any push off of the wind starts bushing in, and bit by bit, Mykolas, give me roll 2 of your dice and give me the total of both of them.
Just 2 dice.
Just
and-
2d10s.
Okay. I'm sure this will be fine. 15. One of them was a 10.
All right. About 15 sailors are blown up onto the beach, not exploded, and 6 of them are gone. 6 of them are bodies they drowned, but the rest of the other 10 are alive. And all of them amazed and sort of shocked and are doing everything they can to get like all the way up onto the island because they know they are now storm-kissed. And they're looking around and they look at you both. That wind, it got us here. Quickly, men, be of use. And they get started using the flotsam that's blown up to erect some sort of shelter.
Mm-hmm. We are so sorry for what had happened. I mean, there's nothing that we could have done.
They look at you a little bit confused, like, of course there's nothing you could have done. This is the sea.
She just feels like personally responsible for all that has happened negatively. So she's
why would she feel responsible? Would you say?
Yeah, Mykolas will just walk over and put a hand on her shoulder. It's okay.
She will then like show her arms that are kerblasted and just be like, this is not okay. And she's gonna release another 7 streams of fate to the storyteller. Don't tell me no.
I am out of my coins and now grabbing one of the old coins we used to use.
Down to 6 flashes.
Yeah.
They meanwhile, Rafael, Roan, and Umberto. Suddenly, all 3 of you are in Raphael's cabin. But it's skewed off to the side. It is about 3/4 of the way filled up with water. And you all appear underwater and are able to kind of push your heads up. And there's a pocket of air. The water is cold and it is very, very dark.
I'd like to go back with the dragon now.
I think there's no way to generate light. The only way he knows to generate light isn't the same thing, and I don't think that would work here.
Tuck, were you able to hear what just happened? Okay.
I heard the whole thing.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. All right. So, yeah, you are in complete darkness. In the same ship's cabin. Raphael, in your hands, you are holding the painting.
Yeah. So I think. So he's got the painting in his hand. So he's gonna hold on to that for like it's for all his worth. And is like doing the whole gonna sort of kick up a little bit to take in some air. And then
and even in just the short time that you all have been in there, and are breathing a little. The air is very quickly starting to taste stale.
Yeah. It's just like he doesn't know what to do. He's got one hand on the painting at this point, sort of tucked up under his arm, and he's going to reach out with his other hand and try to grab for somebody, another body.
We'll say you grab Rowan first.
Okay. And
just because sheer size, that's likely.
yeah, no, she is the tallest of us. But he will grab a hold of her and just squeeze onto her hand and just be like, we might need you to punch through the fucking side of this thing.
Yep, sure. I got it. Don't. What? Easy peasy. Ooh. And she's going to do her best, like forearm and elbow to try and crack the wood.
Am I a joke to you?
Oh, shit.
You need to get through bloody wood.
I know.
And you're punching the thing.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I hear you. God damn. And she's going to grab him and then, fine. Feel better now? And then she's going to burst through the wall with her. Yeah.
Give me your brawn and weaponry, madam.
Because Took also forgot about her. All right.
Wouldn't it have been more like, am I a joke to you?
Am I a joke to you?
Oh, math again. Wait. Ugh. All right. Here we go. Wow. 5?
Jesus.
You are going to get through the hull of the ship, and you get an edit. How do you edit the scene to your benefit?
That it was a clean out, and there was nothing else in the way.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you're literally cutting out the side of the ship, and you are waiting for the inrush of water. And there isn't any. You cut through, and you push the hull out of the way, and you have light now. Not a lot of it, because you're looking at the ocean floor.
No need.
You have a way out.
And wait, you said there's no water rushing in, though.
Yeah, because the room you're in is already full of water. You were expecting water, like it opens rush.
I see.
You still have the little air pocket. It is becoming less and less useful.
Yep. She's
Rowan, as you were looking at this, you are not dead sure you will be able to swim to the surface with both your armor and Sir.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad.
You are in at least half plate on the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, is this the important night of Avalon armor too? Oh my God, Persephone! Oh no!
I hate it.
Oh, fuck this armor. I want to drop. What? Oh, fuck. So, I don't. Okay. How long would it take to take the armor off? Because it's usually like
realistically, it takes a while. I'm going to say you have enough time. You've been kind of in and out of this stuff. Like,
I can pop it off the top off and just kind of let it sink. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. No. She will start like taking off. She's like, you can't leave, sir, at the bottom of the ocean.
All right. We are going to need from all three of you brawn and athletics as you swim out and swim up. This is going to be at a -1 to the dice pool for Rowan, because carrying Sir. And a -1 to Raphael because carrying the painting.
Hold on. I think I have a thing.
I
I
would
think I
like
took
to.
large for her.
I would like to give a hero point to Rowan
Thank you.
All right.
for
Rowan
3
gets a
more
bonus
die.
three.
That's an extra 3 dice, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have a thing for like carrying shit. Hold on. I do. I gain an extra bonus die when I have to.
Okay. So that negates what you lose.
Okay. And I had an extra 3 on top of everything, right?
And to really fully honor that, if you would like to give up that extra die and go back to the -1 penalty, you can keep your armor too.
Yes.
Because you have that advantage. So
Okay. Yeah, I will do that then.
it's
And then I'll add
doable.
on.
It's harder, but it's doable. I am going to spend one of these many villain points I'm in possession of. We're raising difficulty to 15s.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, I got 1.
If we got 10, does that still count as a
10 is still a raise on its own.
okay? And now bigger math. Fuck. What is that?
And Umberto,
I
don't forget
got-
your 4 remaining blessing pool.
Oh no. I was down to 2 and I used
Oh, you were down to 2? Okay.
Okay. I have 4 with 2 left over.
4 with 2 left over.
Yeah.
I'm not buying any.
I appreciate it. I wasn't going to give you that.
What was that?
got 4.
4. All right. And 1 for Raphael. Raphael is going to take 3 minor wounds with the struggle up, but manages.
Did our wound spiral reset or no?
At the start of the session, it did, not at any other point.
Okay, cool. I am at my second dramatic.
Okay. Rowan and Umberto, you're going up. Part of the way up, you see Raphael struggling. And you swallow a good bit of water, Raphael, but you do manage to get up to the surface. And all of you struggling, breathing hard, suddenly, and you're looking around for any real sense of what's happening, and then this massive wind blows up. And it's pushing you all. And as it's pushing you, some driftwood and stuff comes around that you are able to get your hands on. And it pulls you up to this island where you can see the crew has left shelter. Where the crew has shelter, and you see Mykolas and you see Leonora. And the two of you see the 3 of them. And Leonora I'm assuming Leonora in a moment like this is probably doing a fair amount of reading and just staring around like where they were.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
And I don't know if you would have happened to be looking in the right direction at the right time, but you do notice when the black thread again deviates and suddenly is not going straight to Vidachi. And you're able to follow it, and you see the 3 of them being blown in.
Sometimes I love it when he does something stupid. And then she's going to run over there and give Umberto a hug.
It's good to see you too, Kajina.
I don't know what to do with you. Like, do I want to rip your head off or do I want to just hug you forever? I just, and then she'll just like let go and like, just like playfully punch him in the arm.
You need to work on that.
Listen, that wasn't trying.
Yeah, please. I survived a dragon, okay? I think I can handle your punches.
You what?
And he just walks away.
Wait, what about the dragon? She's gonna like follow
As you
him.
all are just trying to figure out what's happening, and the island, an island of this size with this many people is now quite crowded. And folks are kind of just trying to find a place where they can sit down, where they can rest, and try to figure out, like, those 3 coconuts aren't going to get this group very far for very long. Then you look up, I'm going to say Raphael, and you've been praying kind of the way you always have. And looking up in the distance, you see lashed together the 2 rowboats that the ship carried. They got ripped off early and blown far away, and literally pulling them, walking over the water, is Persepolis.
Yay!
Pulling the boats too. And riding Persepolis is the captain.
Yep. Lets out a sharp whistle and weakly waves his arm.
When the boats get there, he looks at the shelter the crew had put together and goes, very nicely done. Let's get all the canvas we can and use them as a cover for the rowboats. We're probably, based on my best sounding, at the pace we'll be able to make a day or 2 from Vadachi. It will not be an easy trip, but so long as we deal with no more red squalls, we should be able to get to the shore, and then we will have a better idea of where those winds blew us.
I don't think Vadachi exists.
I think we won't have to worry about any more of those red squalls.
I've come to the conclusion, due to the difficulties we have had at reaching Vadachi, that it is in fact a collective delusion. It does not exist.
Considering we started our journey there.
Well, no, he's got the point, because really, it's been a while, and all of that could have been a drunken stupor I just imagined this whole time.
Last I, or Raphael is just going to go, so last I checked, I don't remember. Wait, can we? And then just kind of is just looking around, because this is the most hurt she's been in a while, but then he's going to look over at Umberto and goes, how are you? Do you need help after all that?
I'm better than I could have been. Much better.
Good. Probably need to help any more of the others that are injured, and is going to attempt to get up.
As you all get up and manage to get into the boats, and the oars are lost, but you do have random bits of wood and Persepolis. And so you're able to lash them to the horse and start moving. And the captain to Mykolas says, well, if it is in fact a lie, then I guess we're going to the Crescent Empire. Let's see how we do.
But they at least have good coffee.
And you all are able to load up into the boats and begin the journey. Persepolis kind of shaking its head, actually pushes his head in and nuzzles at Leonora.
Yes, you are the savior of us all. And she's going to reach into her satchel, and is the cornucopia there?
The cornucopia is still there.
Perfect. And she's going to try to pull out an apple and give it over to him.
So the first time you try to pull out the apple, an awful lot of seawater pours out of it.
Oh, no, it's everywhere.
But then you were able to reach in and pull out an apple, and the whole crew goes, you just had that?
It wasn't important until now. You see, your savior is here. She's going to give it to Persepolis. Are they allowed to have your apples?
Never question what is in a woman's satchel.
It's a wise
with
man
that,
right there.
Persepolis pulls off, and you go into the setting sun in the direction of what you're pretty sure is Vodacce. But as the sun is setting, I am spending 20 villain points.
Why?
Why?
Because it can.
And you all will find out what they have done at a later time. And with that, we are going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you to Basics of the Game for hosting us. Thank you to Dragon the Dark Rose for producing us. Thank you so much to all of my players. And until next time, keep playing more games.